welcome back to another phenomenal episode of the BOWTIE Kid Show, hosted by me, the famous BOWTIE Kid of Games. Today on the BOWTIE Kid Show, I've got a very special guest with me. Please introduce yourself, young sir.
My name is Dunstan Powell, and I graduated from University of Georgia in 1995.
That's cool. That's cool. So we have a Georgia alumni on the show with us today, and please, I got a few questions about Georgia football overall.
Absolutely. Fire
Like
away.
like so what are the odds of do you think of since Stetson Bennett's gone, what do you think Carson Beck is gonna do? How do you think he's gonna do?
I think we are currently loaded at quarterback, with, Carson Beck probably being the likely starter.
Hmm.
But with guys like Brock Bowers catching the ball, I think any of the quarterbacks that are currently there right now could be very effective back there in the pocket. So, whichever one ends up getting the start, I think they're going to have a great offensive line and a great receiver core. So they should have a lot of success this year.
Yeah. Um let's see. No, with so I watched the Alabama game when Kirby Smart was when Kirby Smart played when not played for Alabama, coached for Alabama back in 2013,
Okay.
and I he looks so young compared to him now. Compared to him now, he's come a long way from defensive coordinator to head coach of the Georgia football team. Do you think? I mean, he's odds are he's got he has Georgia football shaped up.
Yeah, no, I think he started at Valdosta State after graduating from college, and worked his way up through the ranks through a number of programs. Ended up, like you said, into Alabama under Saban, which you can't, have a better place to train to be a football coach, a DC, an OC, or a head coach than, in Tuscaloosa under Saban. So, yeah,
Yeah.
he earned his stripes, and now has clearly proven that he's one of the best, if not the best, in college football.
Yes. That is that is proven to be true, and he's one of the best coaches in college football, and we lost what's his face Todd Monken. He's gone to the NFL. Do you think I don't know who our new deep offensive coordinators, but do you think he'll do a new job, have do a very good job?
Well, I think we've got Mike Bobo there,
Hmm.
and he was luckily there last year, so hopefully that transition. I'm not sure who the new OC is either, but hopefully that transition goes well, and whoever's calling the plays, all of that is heavily influenced by Kirby. Um, so I don't think anybody is operating in the offensive coordinator role, out on an island. They're all being, basically folded into a bigger system that Kirby's running. So I'm sure he'll have a ton of influence over what happens.
Hmm. I mean, of course, no one would run it on the island. It would probably be possible. No one would be able to get back in headset reach. But so I don't know what running backs we've lost this year. But what about our run game? Do you think our run game's probably going to be very well as this year as compared to our pass game?
I'm not as, I think if we have a weakness, it might be on the ground.
Hmm.
It seems like a fairly young core of running backs. But we always seem to recruit super well in that position, and I'm sure we've got a bunch of 4 and 5 stars back there now that are ready to, carry the ball and be effective. So I'm not that worried about it, and we've got such a good offensive line that a lot of running backs would envy in college football. So I think they'll be given a lot of opportunities and a lot of big holes to make big plays.
Yeah, no, but I mean, we have a couple new linemen. I don't know. I only know one of them because one of them is is from Oceanside, Monroe Freely.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from. I actually played against him. He's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's he's strong. I'll say that. So if he's good, he suits the Georgia lineman perfectly.
Yeah. Well, we've got Milton coming back. He's a senior. He's obviously very effective.
Hmm.
So I think he can help kind of coach these younger guys up and you know, make them better and teach them kind of the offensive scheme.
Yeah, no. Well, do you think how our like offense is going to be running like compared to our defense? Like, how do you think our defense is probably going to be running?
I mean, again, we recruit so well on defense. We always lose, a bunch of guys to the NFL every year, but you know, we uh we always do such an incredible job of recruiting. I think we've got a couple transfers. But it again, if Kirby's got a strong suit, it's his history as a defensive coordinator, and I'm 100% sure he'll have these guys prepared and ready to play.
Yeah, no, but it's Kirby's got to have him shaped up. I mean, he'll have him conditioned. He'll have him all over that, getting ready to play football consistently. Like it's you got you got to if you want to play football, you got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, and I mean ESPN, a bunch of guys have predicted Georgia to have the best defense in the country this year. So I mean, I
Really?
think there's the depth chart I think is there to support it. Might not be a bunch of names that you recognize at the beginning of the year, but I think they'll all be pretty well known by the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely.
But also ESPN's predicting Georgia to win their third national championship in a row.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we're the odds on favorite, and it's ours to lose at this point. Again, with the talent we've got on offense and defense, and the history we've got, and the experience, coaching, and everything else, these guys should have an incredible year.
Yeah. I mean, truly, like they I mean, we got. I mean, not truly, but I don't know who's going to be better this year. But since we won like two championships back to back, we have to be ranked number one. Because last year we were like we won a championship last year. We were ranked I don't know like three, I think, if that was correct.
Okay.
No, but my brother would probably know. But he's like that's what I think. I think we were three last year, like at the beginning of the season. Like, do you think what are odds on the leader on the ranking before before the season even starts? Where do you think we're at?
I mean, I know we're going into this year number one. I can't remember where we started last year, but there's no question we're number one this year. I think they've got Michigan number two, and then the typical kind of Alabama, Ohio State after that. But yeah, I mean, I think and luckily for us, we've got a, you know, I mean, it's still the SEC, but we've got a fairly easy schedule this year,
Mm-hmm.
especially out of conference. So we should be pretty effective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
mean, I don't know. I can't remember how good Ole Miss is back when we played them, but just by looking at them, just by on the TV, I don't think they're not doing any good. I mean, South Carolina, they're not doing they're not making anything anywhere anytime soon.
no, I mean, we've got South Carolina early in the year, like last year, which is good because they got consistently better as the year went on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather play them early.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Kentucky. We've got
Oh
Florida.
man,
Yeah, Missouri, Ole Miss, Tennessee, November 18th might be the first time we're really tested.
I don't think we play Missouri this year.
Yeah, we play Missouri November 4th.
Oh, we do.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We play
And
him
I,
again. We play him again this year.
yeah, we play them November 4th after Florida, and right before Ole Miss is November 11th.
That game,
But
that game did not. The Missouri game, the Missouri Georgia game, the one last year, it actually was actually kind of frightening for me.
it was very frightening for everybody. But this year it's in Athens, so that should really
Okay.
help.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is in Athens. Unfortunately, Tennessee is in Knoxville. So that again, we're probably gonna see our biggest test November 18th, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know who Tennessee has, but their program has gotten better.
Yeah, they're definitely the best in the SEC East, behind Georgia.
Mm.
With Alabama leading the SEC West for sure. But luckily we don't have a crazy hard out of conference schedule this year. We're not playing Clemson. We're not playing our SEC West team this year. Is oh goodness, who are we playing in the SEC West this year? Um, Ole Miss is our SEC West game. So luckily that's not Alabama this year, like it has been in the past.
Yeah, I could just ask not to play Alabama. I mean, even though
LS,
it's a good
yeah,
game, I mean it's still challenging. I mean, like Saban's been there for like how long? Like 20 years, maybe.
16. Yeah, I'd say 15, 16 years, it feels like.
Yeah, he's got it. Look, just by looking at him, comparing, just by looking at old films of him, he looks like he's about to. He looks like he's about to pass away.
He's showing some age. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
tough job. They get paid well, but they run you hard. I'd be surprised if he was there another 2 or 3 years personally. I know if I
Same,
was him, I'd want some time off.
same. I mean, if I was a college coach, I would just do it for the money.
Yeah, I mean, if you're effective and you're good, the money is really good.
It is, yeah, yeah,
Not a lot of job security there if you're not good, if you're just mediocre. So that's kind of the
yeah,
trade-off.
yeah. No, but but got um, we got like the off. We got our num. We don't. I'm not sure we have the number. Do we have like a number? I'm not sure we got our number one offense this year, right?
I don't know where our offense is ranked nationally this year going into the season. No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, I kind of thought that we don't that we don't have like. I mean, with Brock Bowers and like Vlad McConkey and shoot, what's his name? It's AJ something.
Oh, the wide receiver?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
yeah, I can't remember his last name, but if we have those three receivers, we have those three receivers, we'll be golden.
I would think. Yeah, I mean, supposedly we recruited another really good tight end. I mean, again, we're so deep at tight end, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, but it's like recruiting these days is like war, but for colleges, and but people wanted to like but people wanted to like get like playing time.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
trying to figure out who that wide receiver is. Hang on,
Take your
I
time.
was looking it up.
We're good.
Was it CJ Smith?
Maybe I don't. I can't remember.
Hmm. It's again the receiving core. I'm just looking at the lineup. Is a bunch of guys that again most people have never heard of before. Morset, C.J. Smith, Anthony Evans.
That's it.
Anthony Evans.
That may be it.
Yeah, he's. Let's see here. Zeed Haynes,
Mm, don't know him.
Arian Smith.
Oh wait, that's him.
He's gonna be a junior. Yeah, Arian Smith.
Yeah, that's the guy who I'm thinking of.
Tyler Williams. He's a freshman. He's 6'3".
Okay.
Jackson Meeks. He's a junior. He was around last year.
Mhm.
Dominic Lovett. He's a
Heard of him.
junior. Yeah, he was there last year.
Mhm.
Sarah Thomas. He's a 6'2" freshman. He's new. Some interesting names on there. We'll see who can make a difference.
All right. Um. But yeah, it's I mean, with all these new receivers, like we might just carry on the legacy with Brock Bowers and like we might just carry that legacy on.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, those guys, they might just be out there blocking for Bowers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I I am 100% with you.
That's all we need. Oh yeah, we still have Lad McConkey too.
Yeah, we
He's a
do. Yeah, yeah. He's and we have Darnell Washington too. I forgot about him.
no, I think he got drafted.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did.
Yeah, Braxton Hicks, he's a
Mhm.
junior. Um, so we got a few guys coming back that been effective for us before.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, I believe this ends our conclusion, but would you like to throw out any social media platforms for the world out there?
No, I'm not heavy on social media, but I appreciate you taking the time to catch up on Georgia football. It's always a pleasure to talk about, and thanks for including me. And
No problem.
hope you have a great rest of the weekend.
I hope you have good rest of the weekend too. Hope I can do this again with
Absolutely,
you too.
absolutely. Thanks, Bo. Talk
No
soon.
problem. Talk to you later.
Bye bye.